Hey, you guys.
Hey.
So this is Tia's Tidbits with Heather and Randy. As you all know, I'm Randy.
And I'm Heather. And today's topic, we're going to be talking about transitioning from high school to college. So welcome to episode 1.
Okay, so basically what today we're gonna be getting into is mainly just, like as Heather was saying, adulting in our transition period from, of course, high school to college. So first things first, we want to talk to you guys a little bit more about what adulting really looks like.
So adulting. Those of you who have turned 18 or are about to turn 18, you are going to be legally an adult for most things. So it's going to be a very interesting period in time for you. You're going to be having a little bit more independence, maybe going away from home for the first time, maybe paying for your first big purchases like a car, or paying for your own car insurance and your phone bill and all that stuff. So that's all what adulting entails. Not only is it just paying lots of bills, but it's also exploring who you are, getting education, meeting new people, going on different adventures. So adulting is a lot of fun, but it can also be very tedious, very difficult at times. So that's why we're here, to help you out with some things to do.
So yes, it definitely is something that you guys should kind of be thinking about right now. You guys are transitioning as well from high school to college, so it's important to start getting into that mindset of realizing that, you know, you guys are going to be freshmen college students, which, you know, again, congrats, because it is obviously hard to get there. So the fact that you guys are stepping into that is awesome, and we, of course, as your college coaches, are so proud of you guys. So what it entails by our transition period is basically to just prioritize a lot of things that you guys wouldn't necessarily prioritize as a high school student. So what that means basically is that, you know, as incoming college freshmen, if you know your budget isn't going to look that extensive, then you should kind of start prepping for that and start getting a summer job, saving and all that, which is another episode in our series that we will be talking about later on. But just to kind of give a little brief explanation on that, is just, you know, it's always a good thing to save, especially right now, since you are going to be an incoming freshman. There are a lot of different things that can be added to your tab without you knowing when it comes to college, like, for example, gas, groceries, all that different stuff. So just make sure that you are keeping an eye out for, you know, any unexpected charges and stuff, so you can start saving up for that as soon as possible. Saving money is the best thing that you can do, and especially now. So if you guys aren't really self-disciplined in that manner, kind of start getting into that mindset, because it's very, very important. And another thing is that during your transitional period into becoming a college freshman, right now we are at the end of June, you know, so you have July and a little bit of August, and then you guys are gone and out in the world doing your thing, for most of you. So spend a lot of moments with your family and friends, and just, you know, enjoy that, and know that, you know, this is the next chapter in y'all's life. And so just to spend those moments with them and really cherish them and value them, for sure.
Yeah, so once your summer is over and you're going to school, you'll also have to learn how to balance your school as well as your personal life. So if you are living at home with your parents still, you go to school, but you also may have to have a part-time job, you may have to continue to take care of the household, but you also should have a social life. There's also a great social aspect of being a young adult in the world. You meet a lot of new people. There's a lot of fun opportunities. So definitely I would encourage you all to have a social life, getting involved on campus, which is also going to be another video that we talk about. Getting involved on campus, meeting new people, joining organizations, clubs, going to football games, sports teams, going to dinner with people that you have maybe hung out with one time or so. So definitely make sure that you have a social life, but definitely make sure that you are also safe with that. Like we kind of talked about in our college one-on-one presentations that we did over the school year, we did talk about how there are social gatherings, social functions in college. And of course, if you decide to go into those atmospheres, that's completely fine. If you don't want to, that's also fine too. But definitely make sure that if you are going, make sure that you're safe. Make sure you're going with people that you trust. and also making sure that you are doing things that you know will not go back to bite you in the behind later on. So if you know you are not of a certain age, make sure you do not consume certain things that are not for people that are your age. Or if you see one of your friends who is maybe in the same athletics team as you and you see them doing something that the coach would not be happy about, make sure you hold them accountable as well too. So kind of going into safety, you hear a lot of reports nowadays where young people are being targeted for certain things. I know it's kind of scary, kind of sad to talk about, but it really is just the world that we live in. So definitely make sure that you are keeping yourself safe while you're getting ready to go to college, as well as going off to college. You know, if you're going far away from mom and dad, you don't want to be kind of stuck there. So definitely now, as you're planning to get your stuff together for college, make sure you have some sort of safety device on you. If you are going to college in Texas, a taser, mace, pocket knife, and brass knuckles are all legal. So you can get those from Amazon, you can get them from Target, pretty much anywhere. So definitely make sure that you have some of those handy so that you can protect yourself. And this goes for everybody, not just women. And also they have self-defense classes available. They're usually free. A lot of college campuses offer them to their students so that you know how to defend yourself as well. They have a lot of cute tracking devices that you can have, like a scrunchie or like a bracelet. You just press the button if you're in danger, and you can make sure you set up all of your emergency contacts and make sure somebody has your location so that you are being safe as well. With that being said, even though we did say to have a social life, school always does come first. So make sure that you are learning how to balance. A lot of adulting is learning how to balance pretty much everything, your school with your social life, balancing your budget, as well as, you know, should I really go to see the movie this weekend, or should I, you know, save that money for groceries because I know I have to eat groceries. So would you rather eat today or eat tomorrow? You know, that kind of thing. So definitely make sure that you are learning how to balance those things. Having some sort of organizational system is so important, as well as remembering what your priorities are. School is always your priority, so definitely make sure that you're making time to do that first. So with school and just adult things in general, you may have times where you're just like feeling down and out and overwhelmed, and that also goes into effect with your mental health.
So yeah, mental health is a very important topic to talk about, especially, you know, as many of you know, being young adults now, it is definitely a priority that you should have at any age to make sure that you're maintaining your mental health. Going into these new atmospheres can cause a lot of, you know, imposter syndrome, or just depression or anxiety and all of these different disorders and stuff. And it's very important for you guys to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. You know, as much as school is important and everything, the first priority also should be yourself, you know, making sure that you are getting that healing that you guys need. So making sure that you are surrounding yourself by positive people, making sure that you're not going into atmospheres where you know it's going to be a negative energy or negative vibe, making sure that you're constantly uplifting yourself and not doing any self, you know, hate talk or anything. Is that how you say it?
Negative self-talk.
Negative self-talk. So make sure that you're doing that or not doing that. No, you don't want to do that. And honestly, you know, because it is your freshman year, you're going to be hit with so many different things, so many new things, and a lot of it can cause a different reaction out of different people. Some might cling to it and excel, and others might not do so good because it's a lot of new material that they're just not able to handle. So making sure that you have a great support system is key to that, and also making sure that you're just ultimately taking care of your mental health in general, you know. So if that means one day waking up and, you know, going out for a walk, you know, to just kind of get your mind right, meditating, listening to peaceful music, or just talking with a friend, you know, there are many services that your college does provide for that you pay for yourself. So definitely utilize those, like counselors, advisors, anything like that. If you love working out to, you know, ease some stress, go to the rec center, you know, do different things that helps you ultimately. These are things, again, that are offered to you and you are paying for them. So make sure that you are utilizing that. So definitely with mental health is something that shouldn't be taken lightly. It should be taken very seriously. And especially because you guys are getting to that age where, you know, you guys are going to be an adult, you know, so it's very important for you guys to be taking care of yourself first. in whatever way that seems fit for you.
So with adulting, there may be some things that you don't really know how to do, like change your tire, or how often you should get your oil changed in your car. How do I file income taxes? I got my first job. So you can use this time period also to ask your parents questions, ask us questions, your guardian, whoever you trust, or even just utilizing Google to find out some of those things, because you'd rather know now rather than trying to figure it out on the fly. And you can also reach out to us and say, hey, we would love for you all to do a video about how to life type of thing. If you don't know how to cook and you're gonna live in an apartment, you should probably learn how to cook, because noodles every night is not gonna be it. I promise you. So take this time also during the summertime to just look up what are some things I probably will have to know about as an adult, and do some research and learn a little bit more about that, so that you can be a little bit more better prepared for adult life.
And again, if you guys have any recommendations, we're willing to do anything for you guys in terms of just, maybe let's say one day you're like, what are some easy to go meals that we can make as a college student in our tiny little dorm? Like, what are some things that we can do to, be energized and stuff like that? So it's definitely something that me and Heather can definitely do for you guys. So if you'll have any questions or concerns or any just feedback in general, we are more than welcome to hear them. And then also we will be available to you during the fall. So make sure to shoot us an email. And even now, in the summer, if you do have any questions, like Heather was saying, make sure that you email us. Make sure that you bring any of your concerns to our attention, because we are here to help as your college coaches. So just make sure that anything that you may have, a question or whatever the case is, always feel welcome to reach out to us at any point. And again, we will be checking up on you guys during the fall, so don't be worried about that. And we are more than happy to receive any feedback that you guys have. Again, your freshman year of college is going to be a big awakening for a lot of you guys. So we are, we have experienced a lot of these things. We've been college freshmen before. We know a lot that goes down in college, and, different atmospheres and all of that. So a lot of the stuff that we're telling you from based off of our personal experience, and from, the people that we've heard, our friends and everything, from their experiences as well, being college freshmen and everything like that. So it's important for you guys to take advantage of the advice that we are giving you. And again, like we were saying before, if you have any questions, concerns, or feedback, we are more than happy to receive it. But yeah, Heather, would you like to add anything more?
Yes. So in addition to watching our videos, thank you if you watched the first one we had. We will also be sending out another newsletter to you all next week, and that will have more updates for what you can do for July, as well as the QR code for the scholarship spreadsheet that will be updated. Speaking of scholarships, there are some that are still open. There's a lot that are due on June 30th, which is a little less than a week away. So please make sure you take a look at those. To highlight a couple is the Super Mom Little Bundle Scholarship. So if you are a single mom or the child of a single mom, please make sure that you look at that scholarship. It's in the spreadsheet. That's due July 30th. And also the Texas Urban Scholarship. So if you graduated from a Denton ISD high school, so my Ryan High School and Denton High School graduates, that one is for you. So definitely make sure that you all make sure you apply for that one. That is due on July the 12th. And it's all going to be on the spreadsheet, as well as so many more. We want you all to still be applying for scholarships, because there's free money out there for you. Please take advantage of it. Nobody wants to pay for school, because boo, that's not fun.
Nope.
Again, if you have any suggestions for anything, we have our form, our Google form. We'll probably send it out to your advisors when they send you this link to the video, so you all can fill it out if you have any feedback for these videos, like Randy was saying. If not, that was great to see you all again. We'll see you next week for our vlog.
Yeah, so stay tuned for our I don't know, maybe a little bit of a dorm shopping vlog. Yes. So again, this series is going to be very interactive, so feel free to send us any of your suggestions, comments, concerns, and hopefully you guys will enjoy next week's video as much as you did this one, because I know y'all love this video.
Okay. If you see it in the street, say hello.
Yes. Make sure to leave a comment, like. Comments are off, but make sure to leave a like. We appreciate the 5 likes we got last time, and the 30 viewers. We see you. We see the support. We love you. Thank
subscribe.
you.
We only got 1 subscriber.
Talent Search TikTok. coming soon, question mark. If y'all want one, let us know, because we can definitely film some videos for you. We have a lot of ideas over here. We do appreciate all of you guys. If you have any feedback or concerns or questions, always feel free to email us both. We'll leave our emails again like we did last time here below, and then also in the description box as well. We will also be leaving your advisors' emails down below, so if you forgot them or you haven't been in contact with them, you want to reach out to them, they'll be down below as well. But again, thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and that was TS Tidbits with Heather and Randy. Bye, you guys.
Bye.